Any available unit near the Paleto Bay Delta. A possible disturbance. Gunfire reported. Route 68. Respond code 3.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 7 of Ride Along LSPDFR. I am Trivial Hippo, and today we're going to be doing some patrolling in the Grapeseed area. We're going to try to stay in this area, do a little bit of traffic, do a little bit of call-outs. Got some interesting call-outs installed right now, and hopefully my version of Rage Hook doesn't mess everything up. There's a chance it might, so if it does, I'm sorry in advance, but we're still going to try to do this as realistic as possible, go through this, and get you some good content, alright? So, we're not going to make the intro too long today, but if you notice in the uniform and the patrol car, and you're wondering, man, how can I get those files? Well, I'm going to have to give them to you, because I have them, and I got to release them. Kind of waiting for some response to see if you guys want me to release these. I'm very interested in releasing them and, giving them to the public. But, we'll see. So, let's go ahead and get our patrol started. We are going to say we're available for calls, so Fortune 8 and dispatch 10-8. So, we're now 10-8, and we're going to be chilling in the Grapeseed area and seeing what we can get into. Alright, so we're in a 35-mile-an-hour zone here. And we're just kind of tucked off the side of the road, and we're just going to run a little radar until we get a call out. It's kind of a slow day so far. Nothing's come across the radio, so we're going to kind of take advantage of this to do some proactive policing and make sure nobody's speeding. But, now that I mention that, it looks like no one exists in this town. So, maybe a lost cause. That guy's going way too fast. Spoke too soon. So he's going 50 and a 35. That's 15 over. Definitely worth pulling over. So we're going to catch up to him. Make sure we let dispatch know. Fortunate dispatch. 1026 on a Sanchez 2. Going to be 69. Foxtrot Lima Golf 497.
Target license plate. 69 Frank Lincoln George 497. Proceed with caution.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting a hit for expired registration, and he was going 15 over. So we're going to hit him up with that. So, Fortune 18 dispatch, signal 18 on that Sanchez, going east on Union Road in Grapeseed. It's going to be occupied times 1. Alright, let's get him off to the side of the road here. Get past this sign, and we'll be good. Alright, cool deal. Alright, let's go ahead and pull up behind this guy on the bike here. See if we can get off the road just enough. 15 over. Alright. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Sergeant Trippo with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm pulling you over today is because you're going about 50 miles over the speed limit, alright? Any justified reason for that? Nope. Alright, if not, I need to see your ID, please, sir. Alright, Mr. Lee Yin. Everything on this ID is correct, sir? Alright, cool. And registration and insurance on the bike as well, is that located anywhere on the bike that you can get to quickly? Alright, cool. And there's nothing that shouldn't be on the bike, correct? Alright, good. Alright, as long as all this information is correct, is it? Alright, good. Well, I'm going to evaluate this and I'll be right back with you. Alright, stay put for me, for your safety and mine. Alright, so we went ahead. We got the information from Mr. Lee here. We're going to go ahead and just run the vehicle and his name at the same time. Cool. Lee Yin, valid. No citations. He's only been stopped once, so he must have had a warning in the past. So we're going to go ahead and write him a ticket for that. And it's actually showing his registration is valid. So I didn't mention that we came across as an invalid registration. There may be an issue with our computer system, so we're actually not going to be able to charge him for that. But 15 over is actually a pretty heavy offense, and I have a written down preset of totals, and anything over 15 is $700, but he's right at anything like 16 and over. So right at 15 over is going to be a $450 ticket. So we're going to go ahead and write him for a $450 citation. Okay, Mr. Yen, I am issuing a citation today. It is going to be for 15 over in that 35 zone. Okay, there's a number at the top of this ticket that you can call if you have any questions at all about this. You have 60 days to appear in court. Failure to do so will result in a warrant for your arrest. So definitely make sure you get that taken care of, okay? And remember, Blaine County Sheriff's Office, care about your safety here. So be more careful next time and keep it slow, all right? Be careful re-entering traffic. And you have a good day. All right. Well, traffic stop on Mr. Lee Yen went not too bad, so we're gonna do a little more patrolling and wait for some more call-outs. Might have something come up in this area. All right, we got a vehicle here doing donuts in the gas station, so we're gonna go ahead and pull them over. Let's see. Hey man, hop before me. Hop out. Hands up, hands up. Stop, stop. Stop. What you doing, man? Get on the ground. Fortune 19 dispatch. 11015 male in custody at the gas station on Main Street. Mario Carter. Alright, Mr. Mario. Look, dude, you can't be cutting donuts like this on private property.
Dispatch
Got anything on you that's
calling
gonna poke or stick me?
Ocean 19. Citizens report a suspicious vehicle
Ocean
in
19 code 6.
Grapeseed.
Alright, you got anything on you that's gonna poke or stick me? Nothing? Alright, let's see. I think I did the search already, but we're gonna go ahead and
Copy, dispatch.
Alright, come over here, Mr. Mario. Damn. Well, because it is an infraction to be driving like that, it's against the law to be cutting donuts on private property. That's just reckless operation of a motor vehicle. Even though it is private property, it still can endanger lives, so he will be charged with reckless operation of a motor vehicle. And we're actually going to bring him in on that, because this I can't just issue a citation. It's really destructive. We're going to inventory the vehicle here. Meth pipe. Alright, so we got a meth pipe, and that's definitely more probable cause for an arrest. We got paraphernalia and reckless operation of a motor vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and run his information, because we got him in the vehicle now. So, what was his name? Mario something. Let me look it up. Mario Carter. So, we're going to look him up. Alright, and he does have an active warrant. So he's been stopped 4 times, 3 citations. So this guy is just a repeat offender. He's got an active warrant, probably because of one of those citations. Not being 100% on that right now, all I could say is we're going to get him taken in, run him through NCIC, and it'll let us know. It might not even be our agency, it might be someone else. So Fortune 18 dispatch, you're going to need a 1097, it's 1079 on this habanero. Going to be at the gas station on Main Street. Alright. Alright, Fortune 18, 1098, gonna have 11015 male, Mario Carter in custody, we'll be en route. Oh man, I don't want to drive all the way to, actually, Fortune 18 dispatch, give me a 1016 for 1015 Mario Carter. I'm gonna pop out and call for that, let's see.
Assistance required for a suspect placed under arrest in Grapeseed.
Victor 13, we're at the little coffee shop around the corner.
Roger.
Alright, well, that guy is taken care of. He was cutting those donuts, and man, you can't be doing that. Not in private property, not in a gas station. So we went ahead and got him picked up. 1016, which is a prisoner transport. 1015 will be suspect in custody. So we got that figured out. It's a 25-mile-an-hour zone here. Make sure our radar reflects that. And he's going 30. That's 5 over. And because it's kind of a slow day, and you know, speeding is not a good idea, we're gonna go ahead and pull him over. And it looks like he's swerving a little bit too. So this actually may be a DUI. So we're gonna go ahead and blip him. And let's go ahead and call it in. So Fortune 18 dispatch, need a 1026 on a FQ2, 44 Foxtrot Charlie Romeo 179er. Oop. And we just hit a dog or a wolf.
4 Frank Charles Robert 179.
So he's got a flag for hit and run.
Proceed with caution.
I don't know if that's a warrant, but we're gonna go ahead and we'll actually do a call out on this driver, and we'll go ahead and get it pulled over right here. So Fortune 18 dispatch, signal 18 on that FQ2. We're gonna be just south of Main Street, cross section of North Calafia Way. vehicle. We actually did a pretty good job pulling over, getting out of the way, but we're going to get him off the road just a bit more. And we are picking up a flag for hit and run, so he may be wanted for hit and run, or he may just have had previous instances of being involved in hit and runs. So we want to definitely be on the lookout for that. And let's go ahead and make sure we hit him with the spots as well, because our lights are going to dim once we get out of the vehicle. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and call him out just to be safe. Driver of the FQ2, need to see your hands. Out the window. Stop,
right now.
stop, stop, stop. Get on the ground. On the ground. Passenger of the FQ2, let me see your hands. Passenger of the FQ2, let me see your hands. Alright. Maybe there's not a passenger in there. We always call to check and make sure. Because if we can't see if there's a passenger and we call it out and it turns out there was one, better safe than sorry. So that is standard procedure. If we are unable to see 100% that there is not another passenger. Ocean 18 dispatch, 11015 John Rodriguez. Alright, Mr. Rodriguez, follow me. Come here. Mr. Rodriguez, the reason I'm stopping you today is because you're speeding today. Is there anything on you that can poker stick me? Okay. Alright, Mr. Rodriguez, so here's the deal. The reason I have you in cuffs today is because you have a flag for a hit and run. I don't know if that's something that you did in the past or something that you've been involved in the past, but until I can get a little bit more information on you, I'm going to be detaining you. You're not under arrest. I'm just going to place you in the rear of my unit here for my safety and yours, okay? Alright, and I see you have a handgun on you. See, I did a search on him and it didn't work, but apparently when I put him in the vehicle, it does a search as well, so we found a handgun. Now, yeah, if he's not allowed to carry that, then he'll be going in for that. But we're gonna have to pull up some information on him and see. So we're gonna let's do a name search on him real quick, just to make sure we know who we're dealing with before we jump into his vehicle. John Rodriguez. All right, I'm gonna try to remember that. Let's see. John Rodriguez. I think it's Rodriguez. Let's see. All right, no active warrants. License is valid, but he did have that gun. So rule is, if we find a gun, expect to find another one. He has that gun on him. We're going to go ahead and secure his vehicle, make sure there's nothing else on there that can be of hindrance to our police investigation. Alright, so these guys did a digital camera in there, nothing else of interest. So he's got a gun on him, and if he's not allowed to carry that gun, we will have to get him under arrest. Now, it did show up as red in our system, so I take that as him not having a permit for it. So to be honest, we'll probably just go ahead and consider that illegal carrying of a firearm, and we'll go ahead and get his vehicle towed. There was nothing else in it, but we can't leave it on the side of the road. It will be impounded. So go ahead and get him for that. Fortunately, to dispatch, we need a 1079 on the FQ2. And get those mixed up. 1097, 1079. 1097 is on scene. 1079 is wrecker. So, all right. Take our takedowns off. Alright, so Fortune 19 dispatch, show 11015 male in custody.
Attention all units.
Gonna need 1016.
Carjacking in Mount Chiliad.
Some kind of pursuit going on over there. Hi. Alright, well, we got a prisoner transport here for Mr. Rodriguez, or whatever he claims his name is. And we'll be on our way.
Any unit in the Sandy Shore
Okay,
area.
so
Got
domestic disturbance. We're gonna go ahead and buy that call.
Sandy Shores.
Fortune 18 dispatch, show me 1019 to that call.
Ocean 19. Respond code 2.
Mark Hammond, he's a male, he's 58 years old, and he hung up before being able to give the dispatcher any more information. So that's at Sandy Shores. They may be kind of backed up on calls. We're going to go ahead and take that since Grapeseed's a little slow right now. Still a little ways away. Let's see. We're getting closer. Should be there pretty soon. Alright, Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Got a call about a disturbance. Let's see. How you doing today, sir? I'm Officer Trippo with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. I'm here today because I got a call for a disturbance. What's happening today? Nobody's talking? 418 Dispatch 297. I'm on scene. There's 2 subjects. Let's see. Alright, coming for some tea. Alright, well, sir, I'm not here for tea today. The reason I'm here is because I got a call for a domestic. Oh, I'm not searching him. I don't want to search him. Everything okay today? What's happening? Let me check on this guy. Hey, sir, stop for me. Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Stop. Stop, stop.
Stop or I will blow your brains out.
Stop, stop. What's going on, dude? Why are you in the bushes? What's going on? Dave Clarkson. Alright, Mr. Clarkson. Come step over here for me, please. Come over here for me. See if I make him follow me. That's not working. I'm going to do a records check on him. Let's see. Dave Clarkson. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a records check on Mr. Clarkson here. Alright, no active warrants. That's good. Alright, so nobody's going to tell me what's going on today. I mean, there's really no reason for me to be here. So 418 Dispatch, everything seems code 4. I have 2 subjects, Dave Clarkson. And I'm going to get ID on the other. Stand by. Alright. Alright, so you got some ID on you, buddy?
Stop right there. Kiflong.
19 Dispatch. Gonna need a records check on him. Mark Hammond. License is expired, I told him. Alright, well, there's nothing illegal about having an expired license in public as long as you're not driving. So, alright, Mr. Hammond, look, just for future reference, I want to get that ID fixed if you're going to be driving on the road or anything like that. But if there's nothing else going on and everything's cool here, I'll be on my way. You have a good rest of your evening, sir. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call us. Alright. 418 Dispatch, be code 4 on that. It'll be 1098. Fortune 19 Dispatch 10-8. Alright, well, that about wraps it up for that call. I would have thought, huh? Craziness. Craziness, craziness. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and run some radar out here to wrap up the episode. The speed limit here should be about 55. Any faster than that, we're going to go after people. So, let's see. Alright, so we got an owner wanted on that dilettante up there, so I think we're going to go ahead and take that. I see him up there. I'm pretty sure that's the one that it hit on. So we need to get into traffic and get right behind this vehicle. Fortune 18 dispatch. Yeah, 1026 on a dilettante. It's going to be 64 Oscar Yankee Delta 153.
Target license plate. 6-4 Ocean Young David.
Felony warrant. Okay, so we're going to do a solo felony warrant on this guy. So we're going to make sure he's off the road nice and good. So Fortune 18 dispatch, signal 18, felony warrant on that dilettante. We're going to be South US Route 13. Subject is going to be pulled over in the median. Alright, so we're just going to pull him over in the median since he's already there. And that'll also kind of block him in a little bit. So hopefully we can get him. Hopefully that guardrail doesn't spam us out or anything. So let's... Alright, so we're going to do a felony stop. And looks like Fortune 18 dispatch... I'm going to be 1097 on this felony stop. Looks like it's occupied ×1. Solo felony traffic stop. So, driver, step out of the vehicle.
Don't make me
Stop. Hands in the air. Hands on the air. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground. Passenger, out of the vehicle. Passenger, out of the vehicle. Alright, so no passenger. Looks good. Stay on the ground. Trunk secure, fingerprint. We're going to just go ahead and double check. Nobody in the back seat? Alright. Alright, hands behind your back. What's your name? Daphne. Daphne Farrell. Hey, come here, come here. Where do you think you're going? Got anything in your pockets that's going to poke or stick me? Fortune 18 dispatch, 11015 Daphne Farrell in custody. Alright, let's go ahead and run that information. We're gonna go check the car and the owner just to make sure we have everything on there. Oh, license plate. Nah, that makes sense. Man, I wish I was still pulled up. Oh well, it's all good. Let me see. I think if we go look at our brief, it'll give us the information on that. So, let's see. Yeah, it looks like we can't scroll up any more than that. It's all good. We're gonna go ahead and inventory the vehicle because we're gonna have to get it towed. I think that Daphne person is the owner of this vehicle, so. $12 grams of methamphetamine. Wow. Okay. So, Daphne's definitely going to jail. Fortune 19 dispatch. I need a 1079. My location. Class A. That's a dilettante. So Daphne, it turns out that you got 12 grams of meth in that car. Just so you know, that is illegal, and I'm going to be taking you to jail for that. So you're under arrest for 12 grams of methamphetamine, and you have that warrant, so you're going to be going to jail for that. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. All right, so we got that 1015. We're going to go ahead and take him into the detention center back here, and that's probably where we're going to go ahead and wrap up the end of our shift for episode 7 of Ride Along LSPDFR. If you liked the video, please make sure to like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It goes a long way, and the more videos I get out, the more and more content I can create. I want to make some more vehicle textures and start doing some more collaborations with other YouTubers as well. I got some people interested in that, so who knows, might have some pretty interesting stuff coming down the pipeline soon. So, I'm going to go ahead and hand off this Daphne person, and he will be taken care of. And that'll about wrap it up. So, Fortune 19 dispatch, 1015 is at Detention Center, Daphne, and we're going to go ahead and be 10-7 on today's shift. Alright guys, talk to you soon.
Any available unit near the Paleto Bay Delta. A possible disturbance. Gunfire reported. Route 68. Respond code 3.